Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari. It's the partnership that has sparked excitement and debate across the Formula One world. Now, with Hamilton having completed his initial test sessions with Ferrari, his reaction is sending shockwaves through the paddock. What he recently revealed about his experience with Ferrari's F1 car is nothing short of remarkable. After enduring years of frustration with underperforming Mercedes machinery, Hamilton has openly admitted that he feels more comfortable and in control with Ferrari than he has in a long time. Could this be the turning point for Ferrari's resurgence? Could Hamilton finally have the car he needs to challenge Red Bull's dominance? Stick around as we break down all the details of Hamilton's first impressions, his surprising praise for Ferrari's engineering, and what this could mean for the 2025 season. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive F1 content. You won't want to miss a single update. Hamilton's comments following his Ferrari test sessions have been nothing short of eye-opening. After struggling through several tough seasons with Mercedes, particularly between 2022 and 2024, Hamilton described his initial experience with Ferrari's cars as refreshing and full of potential. According to reports from Italian publication Gazzetta dello Sport and private conversations with Ferrari team members, Hamilton has praised the Ferrari SF-25's handling and balance, despite its well-documented weaknesses in tire management. To put things into perspective, Hamilton's recent struggles with Mercedes stemmed from the team's radical aerodynamic approach, which ultimately failed to deliver the consistency needed to compete with Red Bull and McLaren. Mercedes' zero-sidepod concept was an ambitious attempt to gain an aerodynamic edge, but instead, it resulted in a car plagued by instability, particularly through high-speed corners. The lack of rear-end grip made it difficult for Hamilton to extract performance on race days. In contrast, Hamilton's early impressions of Ferrari suggest that the Scuderia has given him a car that feels more predictable and responsive. He has reportedly told engineers that Ferrari's braking system and cornering stability offer him far greater confidence than the unstable rear end of his last few Mercedes models. This feedback has already led Ferrari to make refinements to the SF-25, tailoring it more closely to Hamilton's driving style. Italian racing driver Vicky Piria, who observed Hamilton's test session at Fiorano, noted that he wasn't just casually driving, he was actively experimenting with brake balance, differential settings, and tire behavior. You could see he was already pushing the limits, trying to understand the car and how he could improve it, Piria explained. He's clearly motivated to make this work. Mercedes' decline in performance over the past few seasons has been well documented. After dominating the hybrid era, Mercedes faced a difficult transition with the 2022 regulation changes. Their bold zero-sidepod concept, intended to reduce drag and improve aerodynamic efficiency, came at the cost of cornering stability and excessive tire wear. Hamilton frequently voiced his frustration over the car's unpredictability, particularly under braking and acceleration out of slow corners. At times, Hamilton's struggles were evident on the track. He was often outqualified by his younger teammate George Russell, and the car's lack of rear grip led to inconsistent race results. This stands in stark contrast to his championship-winning years, where he was a constant contender for victories. Instead, in recent seasons, he found himself fighting just to secure podium finishes. This is why Hamilton's praise for Ferrari's latest car is so significant. For the first time in years, he feels like he has a car that responds to his inputs in a way that boosts his confidence. This could be a crucial factor as he aims to re-establish himself as a title contender in 2025. While the SF-23 had its flaws, Ferrari showed promising improvements toward the end of the 2024 season. Team principal Frédéric Vasseur described the car's upgrades as being on another planet compared to the previous year, especially in terms of tire management. Hamilton's early feedback suggests that these developments have provided a solid foundation for the SF-25's design. One area where Ferrari may hold an advantage over Mercedes is their approach to car balance and aerodynamics. The SF-25 is expected to feature a revised suspension system and a more refined aerodynamic package, both aimed at improving cornering speed and tire longevity. With Hamilton's expertise in car development, Ferrari is well positioned to optimize these improvements and close the gap to Red Bull. Hamilton's involvement in these early stages of development has already been described as instrumental. Working closely with Ferrari's technical director, Loic Serra, Who previously worked at Mercedes, Hamilton has been helping the team fine-tune critical aspects of the car, including brake response and electronic differentials. If Ferrari can fully capitalize on his input, the SF-25 could become a formidable challenger. With both Hamilton and Charles Leclerc pushing hard in preseason testing, Ferrari's internal rivalry is shaping up to be one of the most exciting storylines of 2025. Leclerc, who has been the face of Ferrari for several years, now faces the challenge of competing against one of F1's greatest drivers. However, early reports suggest that both drivers are approaching this rivalry with professionalism and mutual respect. Ferrari will need both Hamilton and Leclerc at their best if they hope to break their championship drought. The competition is fierce, with Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes all expected to be strong contenders. Success will not only depend on car performance, but also on Ferrari's ability to manage their driver dynamics effectively. Hamilton knows that expectations are high. Team insiders have hinted that Ferrari expects him to be fully up to speed by the third race of the season in Suzuka. If he can match or outperform Leclerc early on, he could become Ferrari's focal point in the title fight. However, if he struggles to adapt, the team may shift their focus to Leclerc in their pursuit of championship glory. Hamilton's recent remarks about Ferrari offer an insightful glimpse into his mindset as he embarks on this new chapter of his career. His praise for the car's handling and balance suggests that, for the first time in years, he finally feels equipped with a machine that meets his expectations and allows him to compete at the highest level. This is a stark contrast to his final seasons at Mercedes, where inconsistent performance and a lack of rear grip often prevented him from fighting for wins. However, the road ahead will not be without challenges. The internal rivalry with Leclerc is expected to be intense. Leclerc has firmly established himself as a leading contender within the team and will not make things easy for Hamilton. Both drivers are determined to prove themselves, and Ferrari's ability to manage this dynamic will be crucial. At the same time, Ferrari must contend with fierce competition from Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes. Red Bull has maintained a technological advantage in recent years, while McLaren has made rapid progress and emerged as a serious threat. If Ferrari hopes to reclaim their place at the top, they must stay ahead in the development race and ensure both Hamilton and Leclerc can consistently score points throughout the season. This is a defining moment not just for Hamilton, but also for Ferrari. The team has not won a championship since 2008, and the pressure to succeed is immense. Fans and experts alike are eager to see whether this partnership between Hamilton and Ferrari will finally deliver results. Will Hamilton's championship-winning experience be the missing piece that propels Ferrari back to the top? Or will Leclerc's familiarity with the team give him the edge? We want to hear your thoughts. Can Hamilton adapt quickly enough to become Ferrari's leading contender for the title? Will Ferrari prioritize one driver over the other as the season unfolds? Or could this be the year that Ferrari's intense internal rivalry pushes them to achieve greatness? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive F1 content. There's plenty more to come, so stay tuned as we track Ferrari's progress throughout the 2025 season. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.